It appears that things between Papoose and Remy Ma are going to get really messy because Papoose has called Remy Ma out and is exposing her for opening multiple social media accounts to stalk and threaten his new boo. But that's not all. Papoose also sent Remy stern warnings to stay off social media. You may recall news a few days ago that Remy Ma was jealous and feeling something because Papoose had moved on with a new girlfriend. I won't lie, the whole Papoose and Remy Ma situation is kind of sad. We didn't expect these two to turn from lovers to enemies in front of us, but Papoose is protecting his dignity. For those who might not know, Remy Ma and Papoose were once referred to as the beacon of Black supremacy. Love because of their bittersweet love story and how Papoose showed his devotion to Remy after she was imprisoned in 2008. Papoose supported her through thick and thin during this time, even risking his freedom to try to smuggle a skeleton key to her. He was caught and banned from seeing her for 6 months, which seems like a slap in the face given that he was prepared to risk his freedom to do so after finishing. The 6-month prohibition, the fact that Remy spent 6 more years in prison after Papoose chose to marry her while she was incarcerated made it even more shocking. During that time, he remained faithful to her, and the only time a rumor of his infidelity surfaced online, he promptly refuted it by stating that he was faithful to his wife and was prepared to wait for her. Papoose's devotion to Remy Ma is incredible, especially in Hollywood, where people go crazy, you know. In 2018, Remy had 1 child from her previous relationship, and Papoose had 3 from his previous relationships. They all lived together as a harmonious family, and everything seemed to be going well between them until June of last year, when rumors of cheating started to circulate about their marriage. He stayed faithful to her during her time in prison and welcomed her home with open arms after she was released. Because of the many sacrifices they both made for the marriage, many people dismissed the news, but the rumors spread and people found it difficult to comprehend that their nearly ideal marriage might end. Things became even more bizarre when Remy failed to wish Papoose a happy Father's Day, shocking many fans who had always raved about what a fantastic husband and father Papoose was. When Papoose posted a family photo without Remy and wrote, "Family is everything," he wished himself a wonderful Father's Day. This is surprising because Papoose, who waited 6 years for Remy to be released from prison, is now not receiving Father's Day greetings from her, and he's posting family photos without her. Anne sensed that something was amiss in their marriage, but when rumors began to circulate that Remy had cheated on Papoose with a rapper, things became heated. Referred to as Easy on the Block. After her relationship with Ease ended, Remy was spotted with another rapper named Bad News. The two were seen holding hands and showing off matching watches, despite Remy's attempts to deny the relationship due to the negative publicity she received while dating Easy. This was the messy part of the whole situation, Captain. It was revealed that E and Papoose lived in the same circle and were friendly. Papoose waited for over 8 months to see if Remy would change her mind, but during that time, she had 2 relationships and decided to move on. According to insiders, Remy was so hurt by Papoose's decision to move on to a new relationship that she told anyone who would listen that she did nothing to fight for their love because she still hoped they would get back together, and she was still wearing the big. He purchased an engagement ring for her. I think it's important to let everyone know that during Remy's 2 relationships, Papoose handled things naturally and never once called her out on social media for cheating on her or mentioned her in an interview. Now that he's in love with someone else, she's attempting to paint herself as the victim. But it appears that Papoose is fed up with Remy Ma bringing up him and his new girlfriends, and for the first time they split up. Remy has been called out by Papoose, who claims that she is following his new lover. We know Remy can be overly dramatic. We've seen her threaten to get physical with people on live television. Can you imagine what she might do if the camera stopped rolling? Papoose disclosed that Remy has been creating new social media profiles to harass and threaten his girlfriend. There may be other reasons Papoose called Remy out for his potential. Since he has moved on and there is no chance that they will reunite after the public humiliation she caused him, He advised her to move on and find a hobby or anything that would make her happy. He also sent her stern warnings to avoid his new girlfriend or face consequences. Remy Ma, you must select the fight instead of cheating on the man and then threatening his new girlfriend. I simply sensed. Assuming that the initial relationship was a mistake of some kind, Remy is attempting to gaslight Papoose. We're hoping that this whole drama will end with Papoose exposing Remy Ma for stalking and threatening his new girlfriend, but we're not sure why she's still doing it. Papoose kept waiting if she was going to reconsider, and her choice to date Bad News makes it obvious that she was done with Papoose. They were chatting and left remarks like, "How do you publicly split up your family with the guy you were cheating with, and now you're upset that your ex-husband has moved on with his new woman? These contemporary women are insane, I promise." Remy makes it difficult for good women to find a nice man because they harm the good ones, and I'm still on Pap's side. You can't destroy someone's heart and expect them to still love you. I wish I had a man like Pap who loved me with all of his heart. Cherished Remy, I will never forget or forgive what someone has done to me. She has clearly crossed the line. If you don't want the man to leave, it's that simple. You can't do what you did to someone and expect them to accept your betrayal. Do you still believe Remy Ma still wants Papoose, or do you think she's just trying to irritate his new relationship? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and then watch this next video. Pap can't forgive that.